Man, this is so fun. We are actually destroying boars with this deck. Let's go for the Gambit, because this is instant value. We play this, we can cycle man, I tell you, this deck works perfectly. This is your shell for, the offering gameplay. Decided that we will give our opponent Tutor, because we are trying to predict what they will take. See? I gave them the perfect card because I knew they won't get the right one. Their perfect card is my perfect card. Well, what a coincidence, isn't it? Isn't this kinda funny? Like, we're literally making the same play. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today, offering deck that will absolutely blow your mind. The games today were really awesome. I think you will love them. And this deck has so many different things, so if you've seen this combo, just forget about it, because Rakdos does it better. We even have the Talisman card you probably never seen. I've been using it for years, and man, I will show you how powerful this card can be. We have Talent to filter the cards, Talisman to Tutor for the combo, we have Harmless Offering, and of course Demonic Pact, because that's how we win the game. We force our opponent to lose the game after we got all the goodies. And with the rest of the shell we have Control, we have Treasures, we have Duress, and of course we have Artist Talent, so we can actually deal so much damage with a lot of cards and keep cycling, so we always get the perfect answers. And it works better than it seems. So guys, after we see the games, I think you will just love this deck as much as I did. So yeah, let's go to the games. Like, why talk if we can sit? So have fun and enjoy. Right, our opponent is going first. To be honest, I kinda like this hand. On the draw everything feels a little bit slow, but we have a lot of options. And I really have high hopes for Flick a Coin. I hope we can get, some effects. I think we can wait with Duress a moment. I want Freebooter in the board, so we can start maybe even ramping? We'll see, we'll see. Brotherhood and probably needs to do a lot of work. When we see their hand, we probably can make some good decisions. I'm not sure if we even hit with Duress, to be absolutely honest, but we'll try. And this is probably the turn to do it. Helix. Yep, I think they have Helix right now already. If we play yeah, we definitely want to do this. If that's a Talent or Forge deck, we definitely want to get rid. Hopefully they don't have two of them. Oh, that's interesting. Bruh? Bruh? Oh, I think they didn't expect this play, because they waited for this to protect it with this. And now they don't have the play. They can go for armor, but that means they are not getting the card, because they don't have mana and they play the land. So they kinda cannot do anything here. Alright. If we want to go for the throat, we can go for the vents. Do I want this? Man, this is a priority, isn't it? Like, come on, don't tell me they just drew it. No way, right? It isn't possible. Bro, it's not possible that they just drew it. It feels like they did, but it's not possible, right? Alright. See? The power of the mind, of statistics, and all the most exciting things in the world. So, I'm so happy they didn't. So now they only have one creature, maximum, and apparently they don't have any. So, this is our time to shine. Let's go for the Fountainport. Honestly, this is not super needed. Alright, let's go for the pressure. We always have the fish, right? I probably will Flick a Coin. They have some creatures with 1 toughness, so this could be extremely good card in case they draw something. Alright, you know what? I think I'll take it. I will cycle it, because I'm not sure if I want to use Brotherhood's End, and I kinda want to get those free cards, treasures, everything like this. And we will see. Oh man, this is not amazing. Like, our draw so far is far from perfect. So, they will Shelter by Ghost, target this or this, probably this. This is a little bit brutal, but I think we actually have to go for this play. Not the biggest fan of this, which means Flick coin, you know, didn't do much. I mean, this is one of our combo pieces, so let's take it. Let's take it. And we can use tokens with Fountainport, so we actually have some cardo. Hopefully they won't instantly redraw a creature, because they really shouldn't, and they are really doing it. Okay, this is interesting. I think we can make it work, because they only have this, and this one is +1 attack. So they cannot pump the toughness. We'll have to burn one treasure, but it's fine. Yeah, I think we can catch them off guard. They don't pump toughness. Interesting. Alright, I'm going for it. They need something that pumps toughness, and generally they shouldn't have it. This doesn't work, this doesn't work. Both of them are sorcery, so they only have one mystery card. And it has to be very specific. Alright, and they're really good at this game, aren't they? Oh my god. Not only they redraw creature perfectly, but they also have had something that protects it instantly. However, we still can fight against it. And honestly, we get so many, you know, tokens here that it's extremely good, man. So 5, man, we go for 7. We have, you know, treasures for days here. So we sacrifice 1 treasure and we get 2, right? Oh, kinda. For some reason I thought it's twice, but it's fine. Those are the same style treasures, so we basically won here. And we can use Fountain. I'm drawing so many lands, it's crazy. So we want to sacrifice 1 with Vents, that means we are going with this one. Now we are activating this. We attack just to cycle, and don't you worry, we are winning this. Even though the draws is absolute flute, man, this is absolute flute. But this is fine, this is fine. Man, we have like, what, 11 mana or something? I think they won't hit anything, because they don't have too many creatures, they already got them. I think they might get a creature on next or the other next turn, and we need to be prepared. This is good. Oh man, this is getting us to a point where we should win very quickly. Alright. I think I will play 1 more so we don't burn treasure. I'm super greedy, I probably shouldn't do it, but it's just so fun, man. Alright, our opponent can do a lot. They have 5 mana, which means they... Man, I think they are considering Scoop. Alright, what is it? Raucous. Not the card they really want. Listen, guys, let's start. Let's start the fun. They want this removal. It's not the worst, but we want instant speed probably. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. I can draw 1 more card. Or just go with the Vents. I think this is better. We'll probably hit them with 5 damage. Those draws are something else. I will play it untapped land. Even though we can cycle cards, I still don't want to waste those treasures. And then we need only to burn 1 to activate the Vents. And I might be forced to block. Every turn we are getting such card advantage that, you know, and let's draw cards. Yep. Alright. We can give them the talisman, honestly. I don't think they will use it as well as we can. Alright, let's go for it. Man, this is so fun. We are actually destroying Boros with this deck. Let's go for the Gambit, because this is instant value. We play this, we can cycle card. Man, I tell you, this deck works perfectly. This is your shell for, you know, the offering gameplay. Alright. Alright, target permanent, just making sure. Here we go. And we can keep cycling cards. Man, this is so fun. They don't like it. They don't like it one bit. Alright, this is sorcery. Can we do it again? I think we can. 3 and 2. Man, look at this! I'm just offering my Boros Monored friend all the cards I have in my deck. I'm just, you know, just a nice guy, you know? Look at this. Man, we will actually discard all their hand on the next turn. So they can get for the talisman, and they can get 1 wish. And they need to win the game with it. And here's the offering. Man, I'm always scared about this one. Well, I guess... No, we have so much time. Listen, I'm risking it. I think we can absolutely win without it. We still have 2 offerings in the deck, and it won't be the last card, right? Also, we have the talisman, so we can just, go for it. Oh, I wish I could duress. Alright, our opponent. We have 6 creatures, and you have double Gambit, and you need to sacrifice everything, discard 2 cards, and a lot of bad stuff, alright? Bad stuff will happen. So they will probably get a creature. I don't think they will get Sheltered by Ghost, honestly. They already have one, so I think they will take some creature. Maybe Mouse, and we're 26? It also life gains, right? Yeah, and this... Oh, it's not the power level that they need. They will go probably for Monstrous Rage, so they still have something. Raucous, very good. So we will see the card. Ethereal Armor is absolutely amazing. Probably as good as it ever gets for them. However, they already have 2. We can double block. They have Trample. Man, this is funny because they actually can use the Gambits. Those are enchantments. But I should probably, keep 1 mana for Go for the Fraud. But where's the fun in this? We offer double Gambit. So they only have this for a single turn. Okay, this is a very bad choice. They only deal 6 damage instead of going this into this. So in my opinion, this in this was way better because it dealt so much damage. Do I even care about this? Like, bro, just deal your damage. Like, nobody cares. We actually kill them on the next turn with creatures. Oh, Mono-Red is just getting destroyed with our kindness, our harmless kitten. That this is basically what we gave them, and I think they don't like this thing. Man, they are melting, I tell you. So they get 4 damage and then step. They are discarding 2 cards, and they are sacrificing 2 creatures. And you know what? I will help our opponent. And you know what? I'm just a nice person. What can we do? Oh, I don't have any cool stuff. Let's go for another one. I mean, it's fun, right? Alright, we are going for the Gambit. And we want to get rid of all the Sorcerer Speed. Alright. Oh, the despair. You can smell it in the air. And our opponent had the perfect card, so, they cannot complain. They didn't draw what they needed. It was a wish, after all. And that was a tier 1 deck, just down the drain. Well, this looks like happiness. Oh, they are actually playing. Alright, respect. Respect, my friend. So, you know what? Let's go for this. Maybe we can be a little bit more aggressive. If they mulligan so hard, it could be an aggro deck trying to get the perfect curve. As you can see, kinda is the case. Listen, they are not going for it, but we have to try. We have to try. Alright, you get your removal. So of course we cannot let them untap, because then it becomes very rough. We have double Deadly Cover-Up, we drew all of them. However, it won't be easy. And double... Man, what the hell is this hand? Like, I have 2 talismans and I think 2 Deadly Cover-Ups. I kinda need this, right? Let's go with the talisman, I guess. And our opponent is like, well... That's something weird. And it's correct. This is a weird card and one of my favorites. And I made so many decks with this. And everyone is like, what is going on? Like, when you see this card, you know that something bad will happen to you, and you don't know exactly what, but you know it will kill you. So, sure. Oh, you are a monster. You know it, and you are. So what can we do here? I think we have to go into Deadly Cover-Up. I'm going with this. This means Deadly Cover-Up. Sure, that's perfect. And they actually invested even more into this. So moment we sweep the board, and I'll tell you, I know I'm getting a land from the top, like we scried it really seriously. See ya. As you can see, the treasure thing, pretty good, pretty good. Give me my talisman, it's mine. It's mine and you cannot do stuff. Alright, they got another. They don't have 1 mana thing. We could do a lot with this. I honestly think we'll go with the Challenger here. Yeah, let's go with this. This is also kinda cardo. Let's go with this and this. And I think we go with the Challengers because they are basically card advantage and haste creature. So they're double and... Oh, here you go. Here you go. No creatures for you, my friend. Oh, what an interesting deck. Oh, I think it's some kind of aggro. It's hard to tell. I've never seen this one before. Oh, this feels good. Now they have one random... So their strategy was to double play a creature, and I don't think they have those. Are you serious? They really still have creatures. That felt like priority. Alright guys, we need to make some plays here. What is the best pump spell they can go with double strike? Alright guys, I think I have it. I think I have it. We will be sneaky because I will be playing exactly around what I think my opponent will take. We could go for the Gambit, but I think it's a little bit risky. What are you? 1-2. 1-2. We could get this. I think they might go for... Yeah, I will go for the fraud because I don't want to risk it. Alright, do I want to go for this? Yeah, let's go with this. We can get so many cards. So basically you always get 2 wish against your opponent getting 1 wish. So they can do stuff. Do you think they have protection spell? They might be trying to get it. They might be trying to get it, but we can always get it back. Like we can Brotherhood End and play a land and that will be perfect mana. So I think they will go for something that pumps the mouse for like +3. For example, Monstrous Rage. They might go for Shelter by Ghost. But it's not very good and it will lose them the game. So, man, I like this kind of gameplay. See, we have decisions. We decided that we will give our opponent Tutor because we are trying to predict what they will take. See? I gave them the perfect card because I knew they won't get the right one. Their perfect card is my perfect card. Now we can play this and we can go for a lot of things. I honestly don't think they can kill us, so I would play Demonic Pact and we wouldn't take this, we would take it later if we need answers. And that's how you break top 1000, by giving your opponent the perfect card and you know they will mess it up. If our opponent is going first, we have a little bit of a rough hand, no go for the fraud. You know. Oh, on the play this would be so good, but on the draw it feels insanely so, and you know why? Bro, where's my one mana removal that enables me to play the format? Oh, that's bad. Even though we have 1-drop there, their 1-drop is scaling like crazy, and we probably won't be able to outscale it easily. We can do some stuff. Okay, at least they cannot attack with the Scavenger. So they are going for this play. Do I like... I mean, this won't be 1-1 ever again. So I think it's worth it. Alright, we got a free turn in a way. We got the treasure. Alright. There might be a chance, guys. There might be a chance. It's really not easy. So we don't want to waste this treasure thingy. Man, I'll tell you, on the play, we would win this. We would win this so hard. We would already be casting Demonic Pact or Gambit against this. But here, we are behind. Very behind. I think we have to go for this. Because I want to remove something. And I don't want to invest too much. We need to go for 4 mana play on the next turn into Offering. This will be very hard, guys. I guess we go with the Gambit just to draw cards. It's hard, it's really hard. Like, if I draw cards with Pact, it's too slow because it doesn't affect the board in any way. If I go for 4 damage, it might be hexproof. Hexproven, proofed, whatever. Oh, this is such a good combo. Please don't let them hit 1-drop that pumps. Oh my god, this is 1-drop that pumps. With double strike, they can deal basically 4 extra damage by drawing this. Extremely good, man. They're on the play with all of this. This is beyond insane. Absolutely insane. And you know what is insane? This draw. With this, we actually can win, I think. Oh my god, that was such a good draw. And we have to go for it. There are no questions. I would love them to whiff. They had such insane start. Like, I need... If they have everything, man, it would be so hard to... They have everything. And they're really good at this game. On the play as well. So... I cannot survive one more turn. I need to go with this, man. Otherwise, we are just dying. So I will gain 4 life and get 2 bats. I mean, it's pretty decent. Like, we're getting 2/3 of this value, and then we go for the offering. It will be kinda hard to survive 2 turns, though. I tell you, this would be such an easy game if we weren't on the draw. Yeah, I'm kinda okay. I'm kinda ranting because I think this would be such an epic game if we weren't like this. We don't have the money. I cannot believe we will ever have time for this. But we also probably don't have time for those 2 lands. So let's sacrifice this one. We got 4 life, which is decent. We need to play the land, do the offering, and try to survive this 1 extra turn. This will be super hard. They probably have trample, they can target... Like, Challenger is insane card. It's an aggro that has prowess, has 2/2 for 2 mana, and draws cards. That's the biggest deal. So they can pay 1 mana, target it, they either get a free value, like, you know, like enchantment or creature or something, or the worst case, they get a free land, so they can play it, and every time they're ahead. So I need to invest 1 and hope they don't have trample. Of course they have trample, and they are really good at this game. They probably can kill us already, right? Alright, 2 mana. I guess they're trying to get for... So, yeah, man, this is harsh. We have to go for this. And that means they will have another turn. And that will be the turn that they wouldn't have if we're on the play. They would be sacrificing creatures already. And that's the problem. That is the problem. We of course won't attack, but it doesn't matter, right? Because they swing and they win. Well, I'm lost for words. This was so perfect for our opponent, and I've been playing with this card so much. So we will go with the Freebooter and see if it dies. If it dies, that's good. If it won't die, it's also good. So we have a huge variety of outcomes. So we'll definitely go with the Talisman and see when we will use it. I guess we can just go with Demonic Pact first, but let's see what we'll draw. I'm rolling with it. You know, our opponent is already like, well, something is going on and I don't like it. Hopeless Nightmare. I think we go with the Sweeper, because if that's in any way this card deck, we probably won't go to 5 mana easily. We could go for the Talent. That means our opponent can take 1 perfect card. Do I want to go for it? I don't think we use it yet. This is a wish. We need to win with it, or at least do some, you know, some ripples in this game. All right, Avarice. They're getting a lot of cards. Oh, they just got the perfect card. What? All right, I like it. We are going with Demonic Pact. No questions asked. I mean, we already have the winning setup, by the way. Unless our opponent is going for some tricks up his sleeve. Well, what a coincidence, isn't it? Isn't this kinda funny? We're literally making the same play. Alright. I can deal some damage, but that's not perfect. I think we're drawing 2 cards first. I mean, this is pretty decent. Listen, this is a draw. This is a draw. Alright, we will play this for sure. I mean, we could attack something, but I'm not sure if we want. So, we know... Man, isn't that crazy? Like, this is literally like the full mirror matchup. Exactly deck against the deck. So, do we go with the Talisman? I don't really have enchantment removal here. So I need to think about this one, because next turn is Harmless Offering. We could just switch the Gambits, honestly. I think we swing and we see what happens, if they block or not. No, I don't want to. And the end is pretty decent here. But I like my cards, honestly. I really like my cards. This gives us a discount on every spell, which is super nice. You know what, I think we go with this, because I think this will help us to close the game way faster. Let's see what they will do. I expect Harmless Offering, so that will be 3 mana, they have 2 left at the best case, or 1 mana in the worst case. What a coincidence. But we are first on the Demonic Pact, and Greed's Gambit is not something that wins the game on their own. Alright, you know what? Our opponent will discard 2 cards. We could also go for damage, but I don't want to. Let's just go with this. So we probably don't want to go for Talisman, because the reason we go for this card is that our opponent is not playing our combo. And look at us! Our opponent is literally playing the same combo. However, we have a little bit more options. I'm not really sure how we want to navigate it. Oh man, this is actually cool. We could get the card. And then Brotherhood end this. We still have some mana after that. Yeah, we go with this. I think this is a good deal. And I don't think that was a good tap though. Oh no, that was a really bad tap. It's fine. I kinda like my hand. Alright, we go Mountain. We have quite a lot of options, honestly. We could go for Demonic Pact, but it's not amazing yet. I don't have Duress, which is unfortunate. I think we go with this. Because that gives us option to cycle one of the cards. Honestly, Demonic Pact is probably the best, alright, the best target, but I knew that we won't get too much. And that's a swing. So they will try, I think we should be winning this, right? And let's go with 1 pact. I don't think we need more. And let's go for the Freebooter. I don't mind sacrificing this one. We definitely don't want this draw. This is interesting. By the way, this is during your turn, but not at sorcerer speed, so you can answer with this, which is kind of funny. Usually those kind of effects are sorcerer speed. So I really want to see what they will go for. I would guess they want to draw cards, but we have so much more than them that I think we should out-demonic pack them. Man, this is the friendliest match ever. We just want both to offer each other gifts. Yeah, I'm not sure what... I tell you what, the fact that we played Demonic Pact first is the reason we were ahead. Because Gambit isn't something that closes the game, Demonic Pact is. And I really appreciate... Our opponent just left with style. I feel like more a loser at this point. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed those games, and I have to say this was a great day on the arena. I had a blast playing this deck, and you don't need to craft all the different mountains, alright? I just wanted to do it for some reason. So guys, let's talk about the cards. Because there were some... I gave it away, right? Hell to Pay didn't perform, alright? You get a freebie. But first, thank you for all the patrons, for your support, for your kindness, and your caring about the channel, so we can do the craziest shenanigans every single day and all enjoy Magic in Standard. So thank you guys. And yeah, I gave it away. So Hell to Pay was in theory one of the top cards. I wanted to use this to kill the Freebooter. Then I get treasure here, I get probably like 2 or 3 treasures here, and then I can just cast Gambit into instant offering. That was the idea. However, the card is very clunky, it's rare, so you don't craft it. You can do better than this. But I really tried. So one of the reasons for this whole idea was that I first had so many treasures in this deck. I wanted to just make sure that you can play Greed's Gambit and offer it at the same turn, because then you get so much life, so many cards, and so many many blockers that even aggro decks have some trouble just negating all of this in one turn, and at the end step they need to start sacrificing cards and creatures, so it really gets their gas like cut in half. However, you need to survive this one turn, so that was the idea. That's why we have Flick a Coin, which is perfect with talent. It can cycle your cards, it costs less, and it can deal even more damage if you pump it to level 3. So that was the idea. However, I'm not sure if it performed as well as it is needed. Very often but to be honest, those treasures were useful. Like, if you can play Gambit into Offering on one turn, it's really good, honestly. However, Freebooter, it was a great card. Like, it really helped. You have seen, like, getting even to this deadly cover-up one turn earlier saved our whole game. With Brotherhood's End, you can kinda make sure that it dies, and the treasure token with Scry, it really helps, because in this deck you generally hit your stuff. You have so many ways to, draw cards with Demonic Pact. Flick the Coin to cycle cards. Artist Talent is perfect because it just gives you basically infinite cycling. And the level 2 is actually surprisingly good in this deck because you want to combo multiple cards during the turn. So this card is perfect. I honestly would go 4, but I don't know what to remove. Like, I don't want to remove anything. And this probably should be a removal, just a removal. Like, Volcanic Spite is a nice one because it's more versatile because of being instant. And it can cycle one of the cards, so it hits the talent, idea of just digging into your combo. Brotherhood's End is perfect. Also, you can make a combo. We didn't showcase it. You can go for a Wishclaw Talisman. You pay 1 mana. Your opponent cannot use it, even though it's your opponent's, because you can only activate it during your turn. So you can take the card and Brotherhood's End the artifacts. I mean, that is a free tutor. You need to work for it, but this is the way that Brotherhood's End can be a great card, even against non-creature decks. So don't forget about this interaction. And yeah, with both wincons, of course, Demonic Pact is the real wincon. Greed's Gambit is more of a setup, so you draw more cards, you stabilize, you get blockers, and then you can prepare for a real Demonic Pact, because this one is way slower. Like Greed's Gambit, you get all the value instantly, and if you offer it, like, it really just gets full power in your way, basically. A Demonic Pact, you play it, and if you are playing against aggro, they can swing for 10 or something because you are tapped, and then you have some trouble. So you need sometimes to set it up a little bit better. And yeah, I honestly love the deck. I think we should be playing more talents. This should be probably removal. And yeah, I'm not super sure about Flick a Coin. I really like this card. It has a lot of things going on for it, and very often you can actually catch a creature with 1 toughness with this, which means that it's basically a free removal with 0 cards, so that's perfect. And with Duress, you can always check what your opponent exactly has, so you can prevent the hexproof, you can, dig into some control decks a little bit, and yeah, I like everything about it, so hopefully it will be the same for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you had a lot of fun like I did. I really like this deck. I keep repeating I like this deck, so I like this deck. And thank you for watching, guys, and see you tomorrow.
With